So I've grown up in Bourke and I had a pretty good time. Made lots of friends, had lots of fun at the river, surrounded by family, and so I was very loved. And I think growing up here has really shaped who I am today. So for me, when I see a young person in Bourke, I just see potential. And so I want to see that for all young people in Bourke. Help them identify their dreams and their hopes and help them on their way, because that's what every child should have.
Maranguka means caring for others and offering help, and certainly the concept isn't new. We've been doing this for thousands of years, but putting it, I guess, into a contemporary empowerment framework to build a vibrant community again, which we made a commitment that no one would be left behind.
In late 2012, Alistair Ferguson, the chair of the Working Party, contacted Justice Reinvest to help children and young people in Bourke. And Justice Reinvestment is about finding ways to shift resources out of the prison system and the criminal justice system into communities to support early intervention and crime prevention and diversion.
For a small community like Bourke, the key has been how you develop a safe space to have a conversation. And Maranguka is providing that platform to do that.
So we came to Bourke and about 60 community members took part in what we call data conversations. And there was universal agreement at the end of that day that they did want to prioritise what was happening with kids and young people to create safer communities.
Part of that we have working groups, one on early childhood, one on 8 to 18-year-olds and one on the role of men. And we have strategies so that we can try and meet the targets that have been set by the Bourke Tribal Council.
The model is a collective impact model. So what that means is corporate organisations and philanthropic organisations and other organisations who have relevant skills coming to assist government and community in making real solutions.
It's good that the grassroots people of Bourke are nailed down on the actual issues. I think it's good to have all the organisations at the table so they're all on the same page.
Well, I certainly feel a change, and I see that firsthand, and it's how we're working more collaboratively together. I think that's been the key, and we're bringing the Aboriginal community along. That's really driving goodwill as part of this whole process.
I know certainly with incarceration rates of our juveniles in town, there's been a significant decrease over the last 2 years. Crime rates for things such as alcohol and drug-related violence, they're reducing. So yeah, it's a good early sign.
Bourke isn't dangerous because we've been constantly working towards creating a safe community. And I don't think it's overly ambitious to think we could become one of the safest communities in Australia, if not in the world.
It's really important to understand that you have to be ready to invest over a longer term, and that what you learn in communities is just so applicable to business process.
What other communities can learn from what's happening in Bourke is that data informs meaningful conversations, and meaningful conversations lead to better decision making.
Sometimes Bourke gets exposed for all the wrong reasons, and there's hardly a time where they get to showcase all the good stuff that's happening in Bourke. And those working groups, it's all about coming up with a new way of delivering services and doing work with organisations to set a good example, I suppose.
Bourke does have a lot of heart, and I think that it links directly to the people that are here, and we need to listen to their voice. So that's the main message from me. Go out and listen to your young people, because they'll tell you what they want and they'll tell you what they need.